Okay, so I'm here at the dog park and I wanted to just jump on real quick because it's perfect. Such a nice day out today. I want to get the message across so that I can also reap the benefit of sharing this with you in a timely fashion. So welcome to day 2 of your health and wellness challenge. Your girl Coco is here and I am so excited to bring you day 2's content. So where do I start? I think part of it is how we end up going and kind of spiraling out of control in our minds, and what does that kind of do to us when we end up thinking that we're not good enough and we're not maybe sometimes you set out to do something and you then end up really far away from your target and you end up doing something completely different that kind of down spirals and takes you out. And so when looking back at my journey, I remember wanting to start a walking regimen. And you might say, well, walking, that doesn't seem too hard. Why was that frustrating? And what came down to it was that I would get so down and out about the distance that I walked, about the time that it took me to do the walking. I didn't really enjoy it. It was a struggle to allow myself to enjoy it. And I felt like because I was walking, it didn't count as anything or towards anything. And so it took me about 2 months to really begin to dissect this sort of behavior and reaction in me. And I have to say that the takeaways really from that experience of learning to be really critical of myself to then becoming a source of encouragement for myself is night and day. And that process takes work. There's no magic formula. There is no way about it. It's something that we all do and can decide to be conscious of, and then in turn bridge the gap so that each time you do and you kind of can kind of pivot that critical mindset to a learning mindset is huge. So how do you do that? How do you pivot from a critical mindset to a learning mindset? And some of us are really critical. We're like, I already know that. What else is next? Give me more. I'm ready to go. Tell me more about that. But we forget that what it takes is the basics. So when you're trying to build a habit, what does that mean? Drink more water, we talk about that, right? Drink more water. Set the tone in your mind. So again, I could have just sat on the couch today and not done a walk to the park. But instead I did a walk to the park, and some of the things that I was saying to myself was, it's gonna be fun. Odie's gonna love it. It's gonna get me to breathe some fresh air. That kind of mindset is what changes everything. So if it's, do you have your water? Do you have your snacks so that you can bring them with you? Do you have maybe that mindset, that bridge? What are the bridge words you're building for yourself? I want that's not what I want. I want more of, right? I want to see myself prepared with my water every day in my water bottle, right? And so those are the things that really change your mindset, and then change your actions, and then change your attitude. So we'll talk more about that tomorrow, but in the end, it really is about how we're bridging and how we're practicing each day. So I would love to hear how your practice is going, and happy second day. Talk to you later.